Today, I'm going to attempt to summarize everything that I talked about in this 12-part series. I admit that's very difficult to do, which is why we have written materials on our website. We have a chart that lays out each of the different things that I talked about during the series and the different requirements in each piece. We have a nice memo that goes along with it that just talks about, in more paragraph form, each of the things that I mentioned today. Note that these two resources are not totally comprehensive. They don't cover everything. So if you find yourself looking at incentive stock options or any of these other alternatives for your employees or other service providers, consult a lawyer and talk through all these issues. Talk through, what your company's goals are. What is your exit strategy? How do you want to reward people? What should different people in the company be entitled to? Again, the tax code could drive part of it. For example, with incentive stock options, you can't give those to your directors. You're automatically looking at something else. It could be just the person, right? You don't have to treat people equally necessarily. If you have someone that says, I really, really want true equity and don't even talk to me about anything else, and then you have someone else that's at that same level in the company and says, just give me phantom equity, I don't even want to go down the route of true equity, that's perfectly fine. Now, there are employment laws that you need to take into account, and in some states, like Colorado, we have gender pay equity laws, and so you'll need to think about those things, but generally, you can treat people fairly, not necessarily equally. So, lots of pros and cons of all of these different alternatives that I laid out. Again, you'll want to look at the written materials on our website and talk to a lawyer. I hope that this series has been helpful, and thank you very much for listening.